Hey everyone, Felipe here. Welcome to another Tower Saviors GNN news review. Looks like we're getting a pretty chill week before we get news about the remaining prologue of the Universe Power release. This week we have a new guild event, a new challenge stage, and some buffs to Nocturne. This should be a pretty short GNN review, so without further ado, let's begin. First, we have the Mid-Autumn Festival guild event. Like all guild events, we will have a lot of free rewards and a brand new guild event character, Floating Jade Guanghan Palace. This is a Fire God card and has a pretty useful active skill with a decent cooldown. Basically, it allows you to launch 6 extra attacks of any attribute that you choose. It also lets you create a full board of any runestone you like. This is going to be great against enemies that have non-weakness shield and enemies that have cumulative attribute rune shields. In my opinion, this is definitely a good card to get to expand your pool of utility cards. Moving on, we have the usual score collecting missions with plenty of rewards, so needless to say, make sure you participate to get lots of freebies. There's also a brand new quiz stage, but those are easy once people post the answers somewhere online. Next, we have the challenge stage featuring a reskin of Nocturne, but this time she's going to be a light elf. Her skill is pretty good since it has a light and elf unlock, a shield refresh, and counters black and white zones. It also provides you with plenty of attacking runes and a buff to all Nocturne cards. Honestly, the Nocturne buff is going to be situational at best, but in my opinion the shield refresh and the light and elf unlock already make her a good card to farm. I will say, I'm getting a little bit tired of Madhead releasing so many reskins of previous characters, but that's a video for another time. Moving on to the new Nocturne adjustments, the changes are as follows. Her HP basic value bonus increases from 1000 to 2000. By dissolving fire or heart runes, you get a ×6 attack bonus and an additional ×2 bonus instead of just the regular 4.5 times. The utility remains the same, but that's not a bad thing. In terms of team skill, her protective shield increases from 60,000 to 80,000. She now ignores burning, and her runestone possession effect is expanded from only fire and hearts to all runes. The recovery sync is still there, but now the recovery surplus attack deals 50 times damage instead of 10 times. He also has a new condition that increases elf attack by 1.5 and reduces their cooldown by 1. This is with a really easy condition to hit, of 5 or more combos. Lastly, if the number of groups dissolved in the first batch is a multiple of 5, you now launch 6 extra attacks instead of 5 extra attacks, and you get an additional 1.5 times boost for these attacks. And most importantly, her utility expands from only breaking trio elemental shield to now breaking dual, trio, quartet, and quintal elemental shield, which in my opinion is an amazing buff. Her active skill remains unchanged in terms of utility, and the only changes are that her self buff increases for 4 times attack to 6 times attack, and now her third effect triggers if the leader is a fire member and not just elves. This is a really big change because now it allows us to use her in fire teams outside of mono elf teams. So yeah, all in all, they made quite a lot of good changes to Nocturne. Will she see more play though? And that's a little bit hard to say, especially with the new power release prologue cards, and also the new Black Gold card that's probably coming out soon. I will try Nocturne out when she comes out, when she gets buffed, but I don't think she'll see too much play, but I could be wrong, you know? Last but not least, we have a new Evoking Coin Shop card, Treasured Eons Daji. Honestly, like all other Evoking Coin Shop cards, you should get her because why not? But in all seriousness, she is very useful since she's an elf that can lower your recovery to 0. If you don't have Sayonoro, then she's a must-get card since recovery inversion is one of the most annoying enemy skills to deal with for mono elf teams. Her skill also has a lot of utility, so she's definitely a good card to get. But yeah, that's all I had to say about this GNN review. Please let me know in the comments if I missed anything or if I said anything wrong. As always, stay tuned on my YouTube channel for more Tower Saviors content, but for now, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone!
在漩涡与它相遇，召唤出惊喜，让生活充满乐趣。开局迎来最初旋律。